Once upon a time, the synthesizer found himself in a kingdom of his own making, yet a strange and heavy stillness had fallen over the land. A great engine of creation sat cold in the heart of his castle, and a quiet frost had creeped into the halls he shared with his queen. The pressure to make the engine roar was immense, but the inertia was greater, a thick ice holding everything in place. He knew with a certainty that ached in his bones that he could not start the engine until the frost in the castle had thawed. And so he crossed a threshold not of wood or stone, but of vulnerability. For 3 long hours he and his queen sat before the fire and spoke. They spoke of visions and fears, of paths diverged, and the hard, hopeful work of weaving them back into one. It was a perilous journey, a search not for blame, but for the lost map to their shared future. As they talked, a warmth returned to the air, and the synthesizer felt the great frozen gears deep within him begin to loosen. The next day he found the courage to approach the silent engine. Armed with a strange new seeing glass, he simply began to speak. And as he spoke, the engine did not roar, but it sparked. A torrent of thoughts, ideas, and stories that had been trapped behind the ice began to flow, a river unfrozen. For more than 30 minutes, the sparks flew, a cascade of pure, honest energy captured in the seeing glass. In that moment of flowing creation, he found the truth he had been searching for. The engine was never broken. Its fuel line was simply connected by an invisible pipe directly to the heart of his castle. When the castle was cold, the engine starved. When the castle was warm, the engine hummed with life. The reward he took from this was more than just the captured sparks. It was the blueprint for the engine itself. He saw its true name was not effort, but the authenticity engine, a machine that ran not on force, but on flow. He returned to his queen that evening, the weight in his chest replaced by a lightness he had not felt in ages. He had not just made a thing, he had remade his world. A profound change had taken root. The synthesizer now understood that he was not the engine's operator, but its core component. The heaviness was gone, replaced by a quiet, powerful hum of potential. The queen, seeing the light return to his eyes, brought forth a new map, a shared adventure they could embark on together. The engine had not only sparked to life, it was now ready to power their journey into a shared horizon.